In this session, we're going to look at basic navigation through findhelpidaho.org. You'll see when you arrive at the home page that it asks you for a zip code first. Zip code searches enable the site to pull in the resources that are most relevant to you, starting with local resources first. Also on the site, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see you have the ability to translate the site into more than 100 languages using Google Translate. Once you select a language, it's going to carry over with you page to page, and all correspondence sent via email will come through your selected language. You also have the ability to suggest programs, claim programs, and look at accessibility terms right from the home page. All of the resources are being brought to you by Idaho Health Data Exchange, who purchased the license for our state. We're going to go ahead and do a quick zip code search. Again, you can do this completely anonymously. You'll see that more than 1,800 programs pull in when I put in the Boise, Idaho zip code. That's going to include local programs, regional programs, statewide programs, and national programs. Something that's great about findhelpidaho.org is it doesn't stop at the Idaho border. So if the closest program is actually in Oregon, or maybe in Washington or Montana, if you're in the northern part of the state, it's still going to pull in those programs as long as they serve people who live or work in Idaho. You're going to find icons at the top of the screen that break down the different areas where the programs exist. Each of the icons then lists different resources within that sector. This makes searching for what you need easy, and it also allows you to explore all of the resources within Find Help. So I like to think that sometimes someone will come here looking for one thing. Maybe they're food insecure, and so they came to find the closest food pantry. But once they're in the site, they're going to see that there's all these great resources available for them right in their zip code, and they might start to explore more and find some areas that are really going to help them solve some of the needs that they have. So rather than just looking for the need that brought them here, the crisis situation they're in now, they're going to be able to address some of those social determinants of health and actually get the help that they need to lead a healthy and successful life. You also have the option to enter in a keyword or program name if you already know what you're looking for. Again, I'm accessing all of this without providing any personal information. In our next session, I'll log in and show more about the tools that are available to you when you do create a free account. For now, I'll go ahead and use the food pantry as the example. You'll see there's 26 programs that pulled in when I looked for a food pantry in my area. It's sorting it by relevance. You're also able to sort it by the closest one to your zip code. Then you've got some additional filters here at the top. So personal filters. You can put in your age group, if you're active duty military, if you have a disability. Program filters. Everything in Find Help is free or reduced cost, but if you need something to be completely free, it's always a filter option. And then income eligibility. Especially with some of the statewide and national programs, people often wonder if they actually qualify. Putting in your income eligibility is going to tell you right away if the program's right for you. I also like to point out the mapping feature. So all of the programs are going to say how many miles they are from the zip code that you put in. But I'm a visual person, so I like to see on a map, 2 miles in which direction exactly. You can look at what's closest to where you live or work. Every program card has a lot of different ways that you can interact with it. You'll see this check mark next to the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry. The check mark means that this program is claimed. Someone from St. Vincent de Paul went in and said that they work at the program, and they're providing the information on this card, including all of the information in the More Info tool. This is great because we know that they're active on findhelpidaho.org and will get back to people quickly. Program cards have a lot of ways to interact with them. You can save programs to your favorites folder. This does require a login. You can share programs, so you can send information about this program by email or through text message or via Facebook. When you send an email or a text, know that you're actually not ever going to have any of your personal information shared. So they're asking for your name and who it's going to, but all that it will come through as is someone sent you this resource through findhelpidaho.org. It's never going to share your personal email or your personal phone number. You've also got the notes tool. Again, log in for a free account to add notes about the program just for you, or if you're working within a team, you can share those notes together. And then finally, the suggest and edit tool. findhelpidaho.org works really hard to keep everything in the database up to date. So on a 6-month rolling basis, the FindHelp data team is going in and verifying all the information you find on the site. But if you notice that something is missing or out of date, we want to hear about it. So you just type in your name and a quick message about what you see that's incorrect. Someone from the FindHelp data team will follow up with the program within 48 hours to verify the change. Now, best practice as we conclude this session is to always check the box next to the program listing when you're searching for resources. You'll see as I select options, they populate at the bottom of my screen. As I go from place to place, those selections are going to stay with me. So you'll see now I'm looking for assistance to help pay for my internet or phone. The food selections that I have are still populated here at the bottom. Once you have all the selections that you would like, you can pull them up by clicking that yellow box. Now you have the ability to save, email, or print all of these listings in one place. I'm going to show you the print option because I think it's really powerful. You see it pulled in all the information from the program cards. So if you're someone who doesn't have internet at home or you'd like this information on your phone, you're able to get it all in one place, really giving you the ability to follow up with programs however serves you best. That's the end of our basic navigation tutorial. In our next training, we'll explore program cards more and talk about creating a free account.